MJ here with our next episode. And this episode is a little project I have on the bench. Yeah, it took a couple weeks. I just ain't got a lot of time, and I put this chassis together. It's for 72 Torino Coupe. The motor is out of a 79 Bronco MPC. The only reason I used it is because it's a 400M, meaning, 400 Missouri. Basically, it looks the same as a 351M 400. So, after a little coaxing and new paint, because it was built, I'll have to insert some pictures. Transmissions from the 66 Fairlane kit, which is a C6. The exhaust I got from a Revel 70 Torino, and I went in and scratch built some rear shocks for it. I'm also put a fuel tank in it from a 72 Mercury Cougar. It was molded in, so I cut it out square and I sanded down the edges, the excess, to make the tank, conform to itself. And then I put sheet stocks in, all around both sides and in the back. And then I grabbed a hollow plastic tubing, I cut it and then sanded it on an angle, and to look like it has a filler neck. Let me get a better shot of the rear here, the shocks. And in the front end, it had the plastic nubs on the spindles. I cut them off and used straight pins in there, and then I modified the drag link to clear the oil pan. So now the wheels, they both turn back and forth. So there's that. Last night I went ahead and put the body and primer. Really old can of paint I'm using. The nozzle was really tricky with splattering and everything else, so did the best I could, and I threw some clear on it. I got a little fisheye. That's just because of the resin, but I'm not too worried. Just going to be a shelf model. Nothing really too fancy, except for the nice green paint, which I'll get a picture of that here in a little bit. Firewall's in, but this is all going to be semi-gloss black. So I'm not too worried about that, but I wanted to get the edges painted, because I'll be painting a black up to it. Got the front valance panel and I guess headlight bucket area, which is cut in half. That had to be sanded. Everything had to be sanded to fit. So it came out pretty good. Same with the back. The back wasn't too bad. That was a little easier. So, but there we have that. And then did the hood also. I'm going to put a flat hood on it because it's not a Grand Sport. This is a coupe. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think any Grand Sports were made out of a coupe. Only fastbacks, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but there's the hood. Got one that's been in the works for a while here. A good friend of mine found a taillight panel in the back, which I needed. So this was painted quite a few years ago. So I got to get the panel made, painted, actually, not made. I got it painted. I found the color. I still have it, so that'll be good. So there's that one of many. So I'll have that one to do. I got one that's full of sanding dust when I was sanding the drywall compound in here when I was remodeling the shop. So a friend of mine gave me this, oh god, 6-7 years ago. So it needs a good cleaning. So I'm gonna have a couple fastbacks to build, of course. I got one, I don't know where it is. I thought it was in one of the pails here, but yeah, I couldn't find it. So there's the paint I used. Good question. I believe, yeah, it's a plastic coat. So you can tell it's a really old paint can. Look at the price. That was a good 10 years ago almost, I would say. So it's got the old nozzle in it, so, but it worked. I mean, I managed to get a decent flow out of it. I'll have to polish the clear up there. And let me grab my clear to show you what I use. Been using it for quite a few years now. I love it. It's easy to sand, but you can't burn through it too fast. Well, I suppose you could, but I never had a problem with it. But there's what I'm using for my clear. Factory-like finish, wood, metal, and I guess I am the more, huh? It's ultra smooth. There's the number if you need it. You can pause it right there so you can get it. And that's what I clear everything with, even when I airbrush. It just seals everything in, and as you can tell, it's not too bad a finish at all. But I can shine it up even more where it has more reflectivity, I guess you could say it is. Yeah, look at me with my big words. Anyway, okay, well, we'll leave that there. So, but that's what we have there. Yeah, really not much has changed up here, except, you know, I got more stuff on the bench. Everything's up there where it's supposed to be. So, yeah, it's getting there. It's a little organization still. Still got a bunch more to bring in. So, also, I had to go to my old computer because it still has XP. So I kind of made a sound video, a couple clips today of my K5, and now when you see my logo at the start of these videos, it has a little sound to it. So hopefully everybody enjoys that. That's, I don't know, just got the wild idea. I need to play around with the movie maker and see if I can jazz it up a little bit, you know, give it some pizzazz. Because I know you guys are probably saying, well, this is kind of boring. One thing I won't do is I won't add music to my videos. I think it's too distracting. But don't get me wrong, folks, do it, you know, if you do it, do it. I just, personally, my opinion, I really don't care to. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I just don't care to. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this video here. It's not a real long one, but just wanted to try out my new logo with the little sound of my K5. So I hope you agree. Hope you like it too. And give me a comment. Let me know what you think. You know, yes, no, well, no, I don't know what to tell you. But if you like it, give me a thumbs up and let me know. And I will catch you on the next one.